There is the Heyward family of South Carolina.
Oh,
right there. Gives you the family tree.
That is probably the coolest thing I've ever seen. I know, it's like...
It's crazy just how many houses this family had throughout the state of South Carolina. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, it is startling.
Yeah.
One of the fun things I did recently is I was researching the burning of Bluffton, and so I was researching the units that invaded.
Sorry, I just like grabbing at your... I just needed to tell you before I did that. I apologize.
You're good. You're good. I knew it was coming. I told you Amanda has trained me well. So I was researching the burning of Bluffton, and I was looking at who is the people who take the town. Who is this? And it's a bunch of New Yorkers. Like, it's like Brooklyn, the Bronx. It's like New Yorkers. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And like, this is from them.
This right here?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah. See, Rebels Hill is here. Wow. July the 12th. Coming up, 1863. Wow.
So this is after they had burned Bluffton and took the town on June 6th. And so now the Union occupation is in Bluffton. But I do think it's awesome that it's like a bunch of New Yorkers who are not, they're like average, working class.
I don't know if you're average, no.
Like people from 5 Points.
Yeah, yeah. Here's a picture over here. Gertrude Cole. Okay, it looks like her parents, it says my parents built the home in 1841. So the Coles owned it first and then it was purchased by, it looks like maybe the Heywards after that. Yeah. So my parents built the home in 1841. They were newlyweds. Yeah.
Thanks, Gertrude. I bet you were a real chill lady.
All right, let's go over here and see what else we got. This is slightly bigger than the house at Goodwill Plantation.
Really?
But they weren't just like these grandiose homes, but they had another one that was, which was explained to me.
Right, so like this is, like that man said, this is like the party town.
Yeah.
So if you're gonna have a wedding, you're gonna have a party, you're gonna have a ball. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is where all the social stuff happens.
Yeah.
Beaufort was like at some point described as like one of the most debauched American cities. It was like the Paris because it's so wealthy and people are only there for their off season, quote unquote, the summer. So they're just like hammered.
Yeah.
Tell me another time in which you're doing horse racing in the street. That man did not say that they were hammered, but I'm gonna say.
All right, let's move over to the next room. Right, let's see who this is on the wall here. This is Elizabeth, and it says, I was born in 1825. In 1842, I married George Cuthbert Heyward. I was widowed in 1867 at the age of 42 when George was murdered while traveling back from a plantation he managed. Huh.
He was murdered?
Yep. I'm curious to see how that happened. What happened with that?
Me too.
Some toys. I guess this was a kid's room at one point in history. And this is for the ladies who are prepping for the day, getting themselves cosmetically ready. Dollhouse right here.
That's a toilet. Yeah.
This right here is the toilet.
The square thing, yeah. If you lift
open
it up,
you see the porcelain chamber.
Here's another one over here.
I went to a underground railroad house in Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm outside of the house and going into the enslaved dwelling for the Heywood Plantation. So Heyward, of course, was a huge enslaver here in the South. And this is what the inside would have looked like, or does look like, because the building is still in existence. And this one was built in 1841. Funding, furnishings, and volunteer hours towards the restoration of this slave cabin donated by Low Country Questers, Chapter 1349. So this is what it looked like, and this is the proximity to the big house, quote unquote, if you will, right here in center town of Bluffton, South Carolina. So it's been pretty dope kind of connecting some of these things from previous sites that I visited and have shared with you on the YouTube channel to where we're at right now. So that's going to do it for the Heyward House. Thanks for joining me on this visit to the Heyward House. If you found this episode insightful, be sure to check out the other videos in our series exploring the Goodwill Plantation. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Your support helps me continue uncovering and preserving the untold stories of our past. Until next time, stay curious and keep history alive. Peace.